That's not Biden. That's not the guy I remember. And I mean this. I never agreed with him, but I'm a shallow person. So is he. So I always kind of liked him. You know, Irish guy, throw his arm around you. How you doing, buddy? You know, rub your chest. Maybe he sniffed me. I don't care. I like sniffing. And that's just not the guy on TV at all. Like, at all. If I was a conspiracy nut, I would think it was a body double because it's that different. So.
Now, as you just heard in that first clip, Tucker Carlson was pointing out how when he watched Joe Biden during his term, he saw several things that made him wonder if that was really Joe Biden, or is that a body double, a stand-in, or even a robotic clone. Now, before you click off and say, what in the world is Brian talking about? Please bear with me, because I'm not into conspiracy theories, but this is something worth paying attention to, because I'm not sure if you know it or not, but President Trump, on his Truth Social account, he reposted something that a very interesting individual shared online. Now, I'm going to show that to you, and then I'm going to let you take a look at something. And I'm asking you just to please to watch this with an open mind, because when you see this, you may realize just how real and serious this may be. This may help us understand some of the most idiotic decisions that have been made over the last 4 years, that it wasn't Joe Biden at all. Matter of fact, it was an imposter. And we like to say, oh, it was his administration running the country. Yes, but that person that was doing the talking and making the public appearances may not have been who we all think it was. Now, we're going to check out this article. And I'm just asking you just to bear with me, because I'm going to show you evidence that will at least make you say, that is interesting and that's worth looking into and paying attention to. So let's get into this article. Then I'm going to go to video proof. Please just bear with me, because you're going to say, oh my God, I'm not into conspiracy theories, but I'm also somebody who doesn't discount everything. I at least like to dig. And when I see several different resources that are all kind of pointing in on the same thing, it makes me start researching. And then through the research, I found some jaw-dropping information pertaining to Joe Biden and whether that was really him or not, like President Trump is alluding to. Matter of fact, President Trump, and I'm going to show you this, he's been giving us hints at it the whole time, and we just missed him. This article says, was Joe Biden replaced by a clone? Donald Trump's bizarre conspiracy theory explained. U.S. President Donald Trump has floated a new conspiracy theory about his predecessor, Joe Biden. He reposted a claim on Truth Social alleging that Biden was executed in 2020 and replaced with a robotic clone. This comes a month after Biden disclosed that he has prostate cancer, which has spread to his bones. Notably, Trump has earlier questioned whether Biden personally made major decisions during his term due to his use of an auto pen to sign key documents. Now, this is a picture of Joe Biden. Okay, now let's look at President Trump's Truth Social post. This is it. Trump just reposted this on Truth Social. There is no Joe Biden. Biden was executed and replaced with clone. It's confirmed. Here's President Trump. There is no Joe Biden. Executed in 2020. Biden clones, doubles, and robotic engineered, soulless, mindless entities are what you see. Democrats don't know the difference. Now, you may be sitting there saying, dude, here we go. I just was liking this guy Brian's channel, and now he comes with this BS. I would say the same thing if I was you. But check this out. This is a video of President Trump. Listen to what he says. Now, after this, we really gonna go deep. Check this out.
Joe doesn't know he's alive.
Because Biden doesn't know he's alive.
Biden doesn't know. I mean, he doesn't know he's alive.
Now, I have to tell you, he's a different guy. He looks different than he used to. He acts different than he used to. He's even slower than he used to be. So I don't know. But I call him 1% Joe. Joe Biden is a dummy.
It's not him. He does.
Okay, now President Trump is saying, hey, that's not him. He doesn't know he's alive. Now, realize something with President Trump. One thing about him, he feels the American people should know everything going on. That's why he released the JFK and the MK files. He started talking about those UFOs that had fallen that are real. That's just unidentified flying object. Doesn't necessarily mean it's little Martian people, but we've had unidentified alien craft, meaning unknown to us, unfamiliar to the USA or to any other countries that have fallen and crashed that we have in our possession as a country. Now, let's get back into Joe Biden. Now, I want you to check this out here, because when I saw this, it blew my mind. Now, this person did research after President Trump started posting things. And right here, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., born November 20th, 1942, Scranton, Lackawanna County, Pennsylvania, United States of America, death 2018, Guantanamo, Cuba. And you might say, well, Brian, anybody can make that. Yeah, true, but here's the video where he did search. on Ancestry.com. That's on the actual site. That's on Ancestry.com, y'all. Kind of blurring some, but now you might still be saying, now, Brian, come on, dude. Come on, dude. What is that? You know, you're not really showing us anything. Now, anybody that wants us to believe that this guy from 2016, look at how long. Now, look at how long his face is. His chin has a little bit of a dimple, but not very deep. And I've watched people get older. My dad is 71, be 72 this year. My grandfather passed away at 94. I watched them age. Their nose didn't change. Their mouth and ears didn't change. Joe Biden's ears changed. Look at his lobes there. See how they protrude out? They're not slicking back to his head. But remember that on this image here, look at his ears. They're detached. Chin, slight dimple, face elongated and like that. And this isn't even the hammer of evidence. I'm just leading it up. Now, you want me to believe that that person is this person? Is this what they want us to believe?
That's not too much to ask.
Look at the head shape, much shorter. Dimple in the chin, much deeper. Look at the ears. The lobes are attached. Now, you still might be saying,
Okay.
look at that. You still might be saying, Brian, but you think this guy is this guy? And you might think that, man. Hopefully you do. And if you do, I want you to take a look at this. And this still isn't the hammer. The next clip I'm going to show you after this one could possibly remove any doubt that this could be possible. Check this out. Joe Biden aging. Look at the chin. Look at the chin. 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 Looking different. It's totally different. I'm sorry, y'all. That guy, you cannot tell me, you're not going to be able to convince me that this person here is the same as this person. But you still may not be convinced. You still may be saying, Brian, dude, this looks the same to you. Now, in this next video clip, I want you to just sit back and watch this because it's a little bit lengthy. But I assure you, what you're about to see, you will tell this to your family members. You will have a conversation with people that you saw this video. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let it play in full screen and then I'll come back for commentary right afterwards. But buckle up because I assure you it's going to go deeper than what you probably expected.
Gather around. Hello, everyone. We are Psychosec. If you'd like more information, please, a demonstration is about to begin. Hello, everyone. As mentioned before, we are Psychosec, and we produce 100% natural, organic human sleeves. You're probably wondering, what is a sleeve, and why should it be important to my life? Well, a sleeve is simply you. We have a couple on display here in the back, Adam and Eve. And the importance of a sleeve, immortality. How do we achieve that? Well, by partnering with the cortical stack technology, which is implanted in the base of your neck, it records and stores everything that makes you you. So every memory, every emotion, every sensation, every experience you've ever had in your entire life gets stored onto this device and is sent back to our headquarters. Then, through the process of needle casting, we can, in a sense, airdrop your consciousness from one sleeve to the sleeve of your choosing. How does immortality fit in this? Well, let's say the current sleeve you're occupying right now experiences a car accident and it leaves you paralyzed from the neck down. That's no way of living life, right? I'm sure you'd like to walk your daughter down the aisle one day. Am I correct? I'm sure you'd all like to continue living life, not like a vegetable. through downloading your consciousness from the damaged sleeve into the sleeve of a healthy cortical stack, you're up like nothing ever happened. Now, that explains phase one. Phase two, we'll talk about some of the upgrades that we offer here at Psychosec.
Go ahead, guys. Squeeze in there so you make sure you can hear it.
Welcome to phase two. In phase one, you learned about the cortical stack. In phase two, this is the sleeve of those two figures you see up there, made out of 100% organic. All right, this is good for 2018. You have women as well as men. You want to be curvier, athletic, do yoga, taller, short, cute, and petite. We offer all that for women. For men, you want to be stronger, athletic, the gentleman, or something younger. We offer that all for you. You can be whatever you want in Psychosec because we want you to be happy. You want to live forever? That's fine with us. You want to be taller, shorter, bigger, thicker, different ethnicities, learn a different language? We got you. This is Psychosec, okay? We'll help you be whatever you want to be. You're going to live in this body forever. So why not pick a body if you're choosing? So in phase three, you're going to actually get to touch one, right? Go ahead and poke him. He's not going to move. He doesn't have a consciousness yet. All right, it's phase three. Get right in there. Go ahead and touch him.
Please feel free to take photos. If you'd like to come close, you can touch it. Closer. Please direct your attention to the screen for more information.
Discovered a way to transfer consciousness into a new body, making death a mere inconvenience. Since then, we've been providing an unparalleled pedigree of human souls to only the most discerning clientele. Psychosec, live forever in the body you deserve.
Get to fear that. Thank you so much. That is the end of the tour. Thank you. Thank you.